What's up? It's DJ Kool James representing That Fire FM, the hottest radio station in the land. And right now, I have a special guest I'm about to interview. He go by the name of Dino Smoove, R&B artist. What's up?
Man, what's up, man?
All right, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, we're gonna jump straight into the interview. What motivated you to be an R&B singer?
Pretty much, man. To be honest, the '90s. Growing up in the '90s, listening to the '90s R&B, man, that's home to me. So, a recollection of that, I just try to add to it, opposed to artists nowadays taking away from it.
Right.
So, that's the way I feel about it. I'm an R&B artist. I got to carry that torch from what I was used to. Just like the '90s carried from the '80s, just like the '80s carried from the '70s, and the '70s carried from the '60s. I gotta be the man to carry that torch. That's all it is to it.
I feel you. Since you said the '90s, I'm assuming you had artists from the '90s that motivated you. What artists from the '90s did that for you?
Number one on my list that always pushes me, which comes back to my favorite song, is a group called Solo. They had a song called Heaven. Heaven, I got heaven right. That was my joint, man. And I still to this day listen to it hands down. So I say Solo, H-Town. You can't go wrong with H-Town.
You can't.
Silk, True. Man, the list goes on from the '90s.
Yeah,
I can't even lie, man. The '90s was just the year of R&B to me.
Right.
So the era, the century of R&B. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, the decade rather.
Okay.
So
that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Those are some dope artists that you named. They had very special R&B songs. What style, R&B style you have right now that differs from the rest of the upcoming R&B artists or the people that's already official R&B artists?
Really, I wouldn't say I have a specific style. I just have more class than I have swag.
Okay.
This generation now is built off swag. Me personally, minus the swag, add the class, you got one package. I reflect on checking out, Gerald Levert, how he done it. Even with Ruben Studdard, how he done it when he first came out. I got the teddy bear type class. Those guys never had swag at all. They had straight class. So why can't I follow suit?
Right, that makes sense. I heard your voice from the studio one time before when I was working in the studio, and when I heard it, it was powerful, very, very powerful. How did you develop? Because I know as an R&B artist, you have to develop your voice. How did you develop and found your voice in R&B?
I started out in the church like everybody else, and my brother has been my biggest pusher when it comes to my voice, vocally training me, teaching me how to control it, most importantly. When it comes to that, learning how to control your voice, and then getting of age, I say as soon as I hit my teenage years, I started mimicking artists, trying to sound like them. But once I realized that I couldn't do that, how can I make their songs mine?
Right.
So I got in that mindset and started remixing their songs to fit me better. Not so as remixing them, but singing them different. Slowing them down, speeding them up, rearranging some of the lyrics just a little bit, just to make it my own, just to sing to the ladies. Because at the end of the day, that's what I'm doing it for.
There you go, exactly.
Yeah, that's the way I developed my style now, and how I matured my voice. It just came, practicing, hard work, dedication.
All right, it always pay off when you do that. Anybody in your family did any type of singing, gospel or anything?
Yeah, my aunt. She was, our first R&B artist. She was a part of a group called Crystal, and her friend, they got together, started recording, singing, performing, everything, and she was writing. I was like, I was amazed by that. I got to sit around and watch that. Then my brother came along. He got a touch of it because he would help her co-write from time to time. Then as my brother got older, he started bringing me and my other brother into it. Once we got involved, it was like, the train keeps on going. The ball kept rolling. We kept it in the family, and everything stems down from our grandparents. That's where everything stemmed down from. That's where everything started. Our grandparents were the first ones to start singing, to form a group. Then we started forming many groups within the family. And started singing from there.
Okay, that's what's up. When you perform on stages, right?
Yeah.
Do you overcome or have stage fright, and how do you overcome it?
Yeah, I always have. I wouldn't say stage fright because once I get the microphone in my hand, it's go time. It's game time. Before I get the microphone in my hand, yeah, I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I wonder how the crowd gonna take me. How I overcome that? I'm like, at the end of the day, the worst they can do is tell me, you did all right. Okay. That's the worst I'm looking for anyway. If it's something that they criticize me on, all criticism to me is good criticism. Right. I don't take nothing bad. So that's how I always overcome it. At the end of the day, get that microphone in my hand. It's just me and that microphone and all the women there.
There you go. That's all that matters. Your name is Dino Smoove. How did you come up with that particular name?
It started back in high school. My 10th grade year, me and my brother DJ, we would always dress up every Friday, no matter what was going on. Shirt, tie, blazers, vest. We were always clean every Friday. So my homeboy started calling me D Smoove. He's like, oh, check out D Smoove coming to the table. Check out D Smoove coming to the class. And it kind of stuck with me. And then later on, I say around my freshman year of college, I was singing Knocking the Boots to a female, and one of my homeboys heard me. He's like, bro, you sound just like Dino. I'm going to call you Dino, man. And he wasn't from Lancaster, so he had no clue that I already had a stage name. And I thought about it. I was like, I'm D Smoove, but I got the swag like Dino did from H-Town. I got some vocals like him. I can push it. So why not? Why not run with it? I'm Dino Smoove. Everybody on campus started calling me Dino, so I was like, hey, my name is Dino Smoove. If you want to know my whole name, that's what it is.
That's what's up, man. That's a good story. I ain't never heard of a story like that when you put your name together off of a H-Town artist. Yeah. And that's a legendary R&B group, so that's dope. Oh, yeah. You got any songs on SoundCloud, and if you do, or any other music or social networking site, if you do, tell the people what songs you think they should listen to that mean the most to you.
Right now I'm working on one, and we just finished it up, called Don't Go. Fellas, the song is for you, but ladies, the song is especially for you. Fellas, if you don't want your girl to leave you because you've been messing up and you've been doing anything wrong, listen to Don't Go. Trust me, I'm bringing it to you everywhere. Facebook, you name the site, I promise you I'll deliver. Hands down, that's just what I do. You know what I'm saying? I try to cater to the people.
Right.
At the end of the day, you don't have artists that cater to the people. So that's my thing now. That's what I'm pushing for.
That's what's up. As an R&B artist, where do you see yourself, or where do you want to perform as you elevate in your career as an R&B artist? Right
now, my biggest dream, my biggest goal, and the top of my list is to perform at the Grammys. If you're not dreaming to be a Grammy Award winner or a Grammy performer, or at least a Grammy nominated artist, you're just doing it because you want to make noise. You got to have something behind it. The Grammys are one thing. Music is life. Friedrich Nietzsche said it best: without music, life would be a mistake. That's my quote that I live by every day. If anybody see me, they'll tell you, hey, bruh singing, man. I don't know. That's all I know about. He sing all the time. My biggest thing is, if I could do that and change lives on that stage, or even start a change with one person on that stage, I made a difference.
That's what's up.
Always aim for the heart.
And that's real, man. Facts. I respect that.
Oh
yeah. The songs that you sing, I know a lot of artists sing songs, and we as people, we look at that artist like, okay, he's really singing about his life and what he would do. Do that apply to you too? Is you singing just for entertainment, or are you singing, because it's coming from your heart also?
Yeah, I always sing from my heart. That's one thing. My great aunt was my very first director, and the first thing she taught us when we were learning our very first song, Yes, Jesus Loves Me, she said, you always sing from your heart no matter what. She said, if you sing from your heart, everybody will see your heart instead of just hearing your voice. They'll be moved from your heart and from the way you feel about the song, opposed to the way that you sound with the song. So that's my drive. The songs that I write, yeah, there are some of my life experiences. There's some things I would do in certain situations, but I know somebody else can relate to them as well. If I'm pouring out my heart in this song, I'm pretty sure it's gonna reach your heart too, and it's gonna, you're gonna realize, man, this dude must really know me, or he's been where I've been, so I can relate to him. That's pretty much what I do.
That's what's up. Outside of music, what are, any favorite activities? What do you like to do outside of music?
Outside of music, man, to be honest, I'm a family man. I really am. As long as I can surround myself around my family, my friends, nothing can go wrong. And especially with my son. I'm always with my son. If I'm not, doing anything music oriented, I'm with my son 24/7, trying to spend time with him, trying to love on him, give him something that I never had. And that's having the father actually present 24/7. So that's pretty much what I do.
That's what's up. My final question is for you, Dino, is what is your overall achievement you want to achieve as an R&B artist? Like, what do you hope to accomplish when it's all said and done as an R&B artist?
When it's done for me, I want to go down as a legend, not only as a legend in R&B industry, but as a man that actually touched hearts. I want to be the one that, that restored R&B. I want to be one of the Renaissance men of R&B, because R&B is a dying art right now. So by me being a pure R&B artist, that's my goal, that's my push, bridge the gap so that it never dies. And that way, when it's all said and done, when I'm, long gone from this earth, my name will still ring. People be able to relate to me. People will remember me. Not only remember me, but remember the work that I did. Remember the gap that I bridged. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest goal.
That's what's up. Okay, Dino, let the world know, all your social media links so they can continually stay in contact with you.
Yeah, if you want to stay in touch with me, man, hit me up on IG. My Instagram page is Professor D Smoove. Yeah, because I am a professor and I'm teaching the students of the world how to love. So Professor D Smoove is on Instagram. Facebook, hit me up at Dedrick Thompson, Dino Scoletto, or Dino Smoove. I got all 3 pages open. Just hit me up, let me know. I got songs out there. I'm about to shoot a video for Don't Go. It's coming to you soon. I got songs on iTunes, dance with me. I know the ladies love to dance. Why can't you dance with me, please? Yeah, I got One Streets Keep Calling, man, with Pharaoh Caesar. Shout out to you, bruh. Shout out to you, Top Cat. You know what I'm saying? We got them on, iTunes and everything like that. So if you want to check me out, if you want to hear some real music, that's where you go for real, straight up, no chasers.
All right, man. Dino, it seemed like he cooking. He got that real soul food music for you, man. Y'all stay in contact, listen to his music. He's going places. Just by this interview, I felt it, man. He's really gonna go places. He got good music. This is Dino Smoove. I go by DJ Kool James, representing that Fire FM, signing out.
The answer to why is rap turning into such a disaster? Guess different, gotta come and be the safest. I'm gone.